It's time for the NBA Live. On 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Mr. Clark. Some teams have hit their stride and are really cooking now. So with that in mind, what do you think? Too soon to be talking about playoff aspirations?
I think it's way too soon. Clearly, you've got that on your mind out in the distance, but the focus is on the here and now. There's a lot of season to go. Focus on getting better with each game at this point in the season.
They get the rebound, and Mozgov throws it down.
Beautiful timing there by Mozgov. Converts off the miss.
Simmons passes to McConnell. Stolen by Henderson. And it's the Lakers on the break. Fires away from outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. An even 3-on-3 break. Covington with it. Now Henderson defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randall with a screen for Henderson. Launches it from deep. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
From deep three-point land. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McConnell passes to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Hey. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Henderson against McConnell. Takes it out to Covington. Back to McConnell. Embiid trying to break loose.
Blocked it. Did I block that move? Or did he pass that? Blocked.
Protection. That's picture perfect.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell passes to Henderson. The trade. Rebound by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship It's just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Clock at 4, and here's Covington from the arc. Lakers leading by 5. Bounce pass, Russell. Randall outside. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Lakers take down 2.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do, because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
You could go who? And say what?
And the 76ers with some changes. Hollis Thompson's checked in for T.J. McConnell, and Walker subbed in for Ben Simmons. Henderson against Covington. Outside, Walker. Back to Covington. Sharge finds Embiid. Puts up a deep 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Thompson in the corner. The 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Stolen by Thompson.
What the fuck? Nigga just threw it on that nigga head.
And slam dunk by Shaw.
Oh my God.
And in addition to his sharp shooting, Thompson is also a terrific passer.
Russell against Walker. Henderson, no one around him. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Henderson's got 8 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The 76ers trail by 5. Washington kicks to Long. Offensive rebound. Holmes off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Outside, Russell.
What's the name? He
Shot clock at 6.
I know you can hop on 5 here.
Henderson looking it over. No good on the 3.
What'd you get?
Philadelphia shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw in their side right now. And it's good for 2.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
Henderson outside. To the paint. Wants to get to Randall and does. Here's Mozgov.
Oh my God.
Out to Russell. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Bounce pass Washington. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Lakers leading. And here's Henderson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Thompson outside. Pass to Long. Back to Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Three-pointer. Mozgov grabs the board.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Washington against Henderson. Shoots over Washington. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Henderson's got 10 points. And as always, GA, some very exciting players entering the league. Any rookies to you stand out so far?
Well, first overall pick, Ben Simmons. He's basically a 6'10 point guard who's great defensively. I also really like Jaylen Brown and Brandon Ingram. Both can really put the ball in the basket.
And the 76ers call time here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And I think for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Ain't no dummy.
16 feet away.
That nigga ass.
That's a miss.
He's
made one in this one. Lakers leading by 3. Ingram
picks Zion getting up on the money.
From the stripe, and the jumper falls for him. 12 points for him.
He has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
Here's McConnell, and he gets contact.
That ain't no motherfucker, pal.
2 shots coming up.
Yeah, how do you?
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Your Matt button.
Shooting 2.
That's good for McConnell.
Oh, shoot.
Saric is checked in for Philadelphia.
Man, get on that Kansas City
And that
server,
one goes
bro. I
in. 2
heard.
from the line that time.
No, I don't know. I think
And
my
so
cousin
it's
in
Russell
there,
with
though.
them. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
For 3, Henderson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot
bro, how the fuck
no luck
niggas
that time on the shot that would have put them on
give me all
top.
the fucking good ass
to
and
Henderson.
shit. Y'all niggas telling me I'm finna beat
59 seconds left in the second quarter. And Randall throws it down.
Power and mobility of Randall, that combination.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
Come. I got that speed boost down. I don't know what jumper is, but I'd be greening a lot and I'd be missing. They have so much. You got North KC, the 70s, downtown, West KC, so much more. But the real question is, oh no. Yeah. Damn. I should have given it to you when you were further off. I'm being honest, I'm not paying attention. about normal pass that 2K.
Hold on.
I'm going to cut back door.
I'm gonna join you back.
Go back.
So much. You got North KC, the 70s, downtown, West KC, and so much more. But the real question is, who's trying to play with me whenever this comes out, man? Do y'all think that the Kansas City RP server will do good or not? Kansas City. Who else gonna play the GTA server with me whenever this shit come out, man? They added so much. You got North KC, the 70s, downtown, West KC, and so much more. But the real question is, who's trying to play with me whenever this comes out, man? Do y'all think that the Kansas...
That move, or did he pass that? See, I didn't know that. I thought the game was already dropped.
Damn, did not like that.
Makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
Simmons working it over. Here's Embiid.
Block.
Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Henderson outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Henderson's got 14 points for the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Embiid with a screen on Randall. The shot by Sharch, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Henderson outside. Sinks the triple. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
You take a look at
Would
the
end up at the bottom of the list. Damn, they're at the second.
What's
They're
their play on the court? Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have
The
to agree that
Wizards
this
at
team
the
has shown
fourth.
they deserve that number one spot.
The
Shaq.
Wizards.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what
That's
That's
crazy.
exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the
Los
power rankings,
Angeles.
but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the
Spurs.
number one spot. It's just what I said.
I mean, I said Spurs. Oh my God.
That'll do it for our show
I'm
tonight.
gonna go to bed.
Thanks for
Los
joining us,
Angeles
and we'll send
Clippers.
you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Boy been streaming all day. That's not good. This boy just said Los Angeles Spurs. What the hell?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers trail by 6. Bounce pass from McConnell. Embiid, the pass to McConnell. Takes it out to Covington. Sharch has the open look. And the 3 off target. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Hey, I figured out how to go live on TikTok by playing the game on a mobile phone.
Here's Embiid. Mozgov grabs the board.
What you gotta do is you gotta go live on, like say, I mean, damn, I don't know how to do it on PC,
against McConnell.
But on
Randall, a screen on McConnell. For three, Henderson.
On a console.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
On a console, what you gotta do is
and here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right?
On Saturday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And for their matchup with the Magic, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Here's Henderson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons on the wing. Back to McConnell. Pass to Simmons. Sharks with the screen for Simmons. Covington in the corner. Shot clock at 5. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
For 3, Henderson drills it from outside. Henderson's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
Outside, Covington. Outside, Simmons. Sharge up top. It's up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, the team with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
In steals, and they have been extremely skilled.
I got me a new girl
of the
putback, and I think I think God just gave me a blessing. Hold on, he said I got me a new girl in Texas. I think God just gave me a blessing.
Their defense has gotten everyone's attention this season. You know, Greg, it's amazing how much energy they put into their D. Pass to Embiid to end the run. Rebound the Lakers. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Henderson with another miss.
Fucking miss,
You're not going to see that very often.
Don't make no goddamn
space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that
one.
And Simmons kicks to McConnell. Embiid, the pass to McConnell. It's Covington on the wing.
That's all on me.
The 76ers with another miss.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
How the fuck y'all even got that?
Puts up a
deep
three. Henderson, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Covington.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid inside. Mozgov on him. And Embiid throws it down.
Putting something extra behind it. Embiid would not be denied there.
Henderson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Henderson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Okafor is checked in for Embiid. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Thompson's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And Walker subbed in for Ben Simmons. The 76ers trail by 13. Shards with it, outguarded by Ingram. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Thompson, no good. LA's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
He's trying to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shards dishes to Okafor.
Oh, that was nice. I ain't gonna lie. You got me on that.
Here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
You know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Very cool. That girl's gorilla.
Thompson against Henderson.
Gorilla. First group. My girl, gorilla.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Thompson in the corner.
Hit. Oh my God. Fool.
And that one good. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter.
I get mad when my memories ain't where they supposed to be.
To just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah,
damn,
that's
all I
4 straight
need.
field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
You injure my big man.
With it. Now defended by Mozgov. Embiid kicks to Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers.
Bro, my big man got injured, dude. I'm down bad, fool.
When Okafor is draining that J, really opens up things for him and his team. I mean, he's a work in progress in that part of his game, but his form is definitely improved.
Randall will screen on Thompson. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
Lou Williams is checked in for Mozgov. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they are working the opposition
from
the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, what I like about Randall is he gives you a different skill set. I mean, a physical forward who can also knock down threes. He can pass it a little bit. He's got a nice all-around game.
Embiid and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy. Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Henderson against Covington. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. From 19, that one goes.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Timeout called, 76ers. And some changes here for the 76ers. Sharch checked in for Okafor. T.J. McConnell comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hollis Thompson. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. Now, coach challenged him and said,
how we gonna be talking if you watching this?
Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. At this point of the season, he's still got time to get healthy. He's going to try and play through it. I just hope he doesn't overexert himself and make things worse. Guys?
Okay, Dave, thanks.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Here's MB. .144 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Ingram. Lakers leading by 15. Henderson outside. Now Randall. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Defensive foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Dario Saric.
And that one falls from Saric. It's Russell. Now here's Henderson. Russell outside. Fires the 3. Oh, the slam dunk.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road,
family,
very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
I'll be going live every day, back to back.
Charge inside. He's guarded by Williams. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. Along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You take a look at Ingram. He's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And we've really got a tremendous group of rookies this year. It's going to be exciting to see them vying for the coveted award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said. And they all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Smith for three. Julius Randle with the rebound. Up against Henderson. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And both these teams, Clark, really pass the ball. If you love great ball movement, this is the game for you.
For sure. Both of these teams really share the ball and rack up a bunch of assists. That speaks to how selfless and cohesive and well-connected they are. This is the kind of matchup basketball fans should really enjoy watching.
Here's Ingram. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Randle with a screen for Henderson. Inside. That's good from Randle on the assist by Henderson.
This is exactly where Randle looks to score from often. Feed the young big man and let him eat.
Smith with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Henderson against Smith. And that one's good by Henderson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Love, no good.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Henderson looking it over. The shot's good. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williams inside.
I was going to take him out, but I did not care. These teams so ass. I did not care, but
so far,
as long as I'm not injured, I'm
coming
straight.
into this game.
Henderson for three. It's rebounded by
Selling
Cleveland.
it, dog. He's selling it,
That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Back to Williams.
I hate when I be selling it. Block! Get out of here.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Randle.
And young guys,
they got LeBron James still losing, but I don't gotta say too much, but
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Ingram outside. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now LeBron. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Ingram outside. Pass to Henderson. From deep three-point land, Henderson with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence. To shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
A different look now for Cleveland. Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jones comes in for LeBron. And it's Jefferson in for Mo Williams. That one is no good.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
Putting on a show for these fans with that finish.
Pass to Love. Over Randall. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers ahead. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Henderson. From past the arc. The rebound by Patterson.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Cleveland moving it around. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Patterson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. But drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post, and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Here is Love following the bucket by the Lakers. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 16 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here, Price checked in. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Fry. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Excellent defense there from Henderson.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Right wing. Anderson, a screen on Randall. Love, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For 3, Henderson, and again Los Angeles with the triple. And dealing with the second game of a back-to-back, Clark. Overcoming tired legs, I know, is part of it for the affected players.
Yeah, fatigue will be part of it, so they'll look to rely on adrenaline and each other to some degree, but they'll do it in a responsible, professional way. You can't overdo it, and you don't want to risk getting injured, but you do want to be professional.
And the Lakers have possession. The Cavaliers making the shot.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Jefferson kicks to Love. Jones, the pass to Fry. And finished off by Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Here's Henderson. Cavaliers with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now Henderson. Richard Jefferson missing on the 3. Here's Mozgov. Second shot opportunity. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. Down by 12. For 3, Smith. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And at that 3-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Henderson drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. Henderson's got 26 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
From D, James, another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
For 3, Henderson hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 29 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Williams can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 11. Down low, here's Randall. Henderson outside. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now, we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class. Has some potential stars, man.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lakers leading by 11. Russell kicks to Henderson. There's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. James in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Williams for three. No good. Shot missing. Williams has gone 1 of 4 from the field. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. And then on Thursday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
And for their matchup with Orlando, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's James. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love with the screen on Russell. There's Williams with the three, and another miss by Cleveland.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. On the wing, James. He's covered by Ingram. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Osgood with the steal. Here's Henderson. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
You know, Randall is so good at reading where that ball is coming off and simply beat everybody to the spot.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kicks it out to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here.
Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Over in the corner, Williams. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Creating for others, drawing the defense's attention, then passing it out to the perimeter. That's good basketball.
Here's Henderson. 2 points. That one goes. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
For 3, Smith. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Offensive rebound. Out to Henderson. Driving inside. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to LeBron. Out to the right wing. Love with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Love's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Cavs.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Cavaliers. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
Well, there's no question this guy is an incredible player. To see his rebounding trend up like this, really impressive. Puts in a ton of effort on the glass, and that is huge for this team.
Paxson passes to Jones. To Paxson. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Cavaliers with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 12. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And how about a look now at our assist to the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dunleavy kicks to Jefferson. And with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, Clark, they look like one of the greatest teams ever assembled, at least on paper.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got an unbelievable roster of talent. But I think they've got to win it all before we mention them among the all-time great teams, Kevin. I mean, the 86 Celtics, the 96 Bulls, or even the 01 Lakers. They've got work to do to be in that category.
And finished off by Anderson.
How about the attitude of Anderson there? Whenever he gets room to take off, he is going to capitalize with the throwdown.
Russell dishes to Henderson. Lets the three fly. Here's Mozgov. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jones with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And here's Love for three. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And Henderson throws it down hard.
He is on a roll right now.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Checked in for Dunleavy. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jefferson finds Jones. Here's LeBron. Back to Jones. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
I'm still here, y'all.
Beyond the arc. Mozgov grabs the board.
Okay, people watching back at it.
Watching
back at the video and be like, damn, where he went for a whole minute. Go do something. And since y'all watching back at the video, actually, nigga, I'm gonna pause this, actually, because I'll be seeing videos and stuff like that. People going back at it and watch my videos. Tap in, my nigga. Especially if you sub to my fucking channel, bro. Straight the fuck up. Like, I can understand y'all niggas just not stuttering, nigga. Yesterday. But if you follow a nigga, fucking tap in when the nigga go live, bro. That's fucking ridiculous.
Smith comes in for Jones. And Mo Williams subbed in for Richard Jefferson. Smith fires. The long shot, no good. Lakers leading by 17.
I look to my right.
Here's Henderson.
I think we hit the mute button.
Takes the three.
Hey!
No good.
I thought I did. LeBron goes. Oh yeah, I'm stopping this nigga. Stopping him. Stopping him. Come here, nigga. Come here,
LeBron against Henderson. Williams. And get the three. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Let's go. I finally.
Relentless in their approach.
I suck at doing that.
Firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Ingram. Smith right side. Takes a three. And it's Russell with the rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Henderson. The Cavaliers trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against Cleveland.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Dunleavy. Jefferson kicks to Jones. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Drills the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get...
Oh, big time.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present our player of the game.
Alright, I'm gonna get up with y'all tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. Tap in for the live spin tomorrow at 1 o'clock. It's on right.